Hello, I'll be showing you how to set up a Everdrive GBA-X5. The first thing you want to do is format your SD card you're going to be using. I don't know why, but for some reason you can't format it to FAT32 on Windows 10. So it does need to be FAT32. I downloaded this. It's called EaseUS Partition Master. I'll have a link in the description for all the apps and stuff I'll be using today. So you find your disk. I know mine's 64 gigabytes, so that's how I know that this is the SD card. All of your drives will have labels on them. See, I have C, D, and E. So you want to make sure you format the correct drive. So right click on it, click on format. You want it to be FAT32. And you can set up a label for it if you want to. I'll name mine GBA. It'll erase everything on the SD card. So up in the top left corner here, you click execute, apply. So just so you're aware, when you're downloading EaseUS partition, it'll tell you to like enter an email and all this stuff. I just typed my email as no@gmail.com and it worked. It let me download it. So that's what I recommend doing if you're using EaseUS Partition Master as well. Alright, once it's done, just press finish. You can close out the application. You won't need it again. So then the next thing you'll want to do, I'll have these linked in the description. So the first file you want to download is the Everdrive GBA, the OS for it. You want to download the latest OS, hit OK. I use WinRAR for zip files. It's just what I've always used. So, I'm sorry. You'll want to create a folder on your desktop as well. And this will be a backup for your Everdrive. I recommend having a backup rather than just putting it directly on the Everdrive, because if something goes wrong with your SD card, you'll lose all of that file, all those files you have. So just have a desktop save ready. So you'll just want to drag this into that folder you just created. So you can see it there, GBAOS. And then the next thing I'm going to have you do is download your emulators. So you can download Goomba. It's just a Game Boy emulator. The Everdrive doesn't support Game Boy Play like natively, so you'll have to download these emulators for it. But so you want to take the GBA file and drag it into that GBA system folder that the operating system for the Everdrive is in. This is Pocketnes. It'll let you play NES games on the Everdrive. Pocketnes.gba. Drop that in there. This is for the Sega Master System. I've never used it actually, but I guess the GBA emulates it well and it's an option. So same thing, the .gba file. And then I use Vimms Lair for all my ROM downloads. Technically it is illegal to download any of this stuff if you don't actually own the game. So I own Pokemon Sapphire, so that's what I'll be showing you. But just to keep your Everdrive organized, you can set up these folders. So we got the actual GBA games, and then Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, NES, and Sega Master System. So I'll show you how Sapphire will work on the Everdrive, or how to add it to your Everdrive. It's pretty simple. I recommend using Vimms Lair just because it does seem to have a lot faster download times than any other website. But yeah, so you just drop that into your GBA folder. You don't need to do anything special, just drop it in there. Alright. And then after you're done downloading everything and adding it into this folder, you'll want to open up your SD card. So GBA, here's my SD card. Here's my backup on the computer. And then you want to drag these folders into there. You can't drag this main Everdrive GBA-X5 folder off of your desktop into it. The Everdrive can't recognize that format, so that's how it has to be. But yeah, that's how you set up everything. I hope I could help you. Thank you.